All right.
Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that I'm pretty sure all of you know what YouTube is, right? Okay, good. I was about to say. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't remember the countless times that my mom would tell me to get off YouTube and watch normal TV for once in my life. But when you think about it, it's weird that YouTube hasn't really always been there, of course, with anything in life. And it's actually relatively new, considering that it's only about 10 or 11 years old. And it's already grown into this giant network that we have. So how did it exactly begin? Well, YouTube began as an idea that college graduates Chad Hurley and Steve Chen had while they were working at PayPal in San Jose in 2005. And press at Google stated that during this age, many ways were being developed to create really good camera quality and to make sure that the videos came out perfect. But there weren't a lot of ways to share this video, so the idea of YouTube was born. The website became official in November of 2005, and then in October of 2006, Google came knocking on their door, which at the time, the YouTube office only had about 47 employees. And now the rest is just pretty much history. Today, YouTube is the largest online destination and is the third most visited website overall from YouTube 5-year. And it's changed a lot over the years, as seen from the 2006 homepage versus 2016. And a lot of this has to do with our advancement in technology, so it has really developed over these few 10 years. In a journal written by Adam Kavori called Making Sense of YouTube, it states that it's a modern-day bard, a storyteller from the digital era, and a provider of modern-day myths all rolled into one. And YouTube has really become a way to share videos with people and to be able to be connected with somebody that's all the way on the other side of the planet. And YouTube's always been a place for telling stories in its own weird little way. In an article that Google Media Journal, it stated that storytelling is at the heart of all media. And we all know this, right? Like, how many times do you get annoyed when somebody's Snapchat story is 1,000,000 seconds long? But it's really it's just a nice thing. And over 1 billion people around the world use YouTube. And it generates over 4 billion views per day. And the average time spent on YouTube per person is roughly about 40 minutes from DMR Stats and Gadgets. Although for me, this is more around the 2 to 3 hour range. And so many opportunities have come from YouTube. And it soon provided an entire generation with careers. And it paved the way for this entirely new type of celebrity, the YouTuber. And in the beginning, all these guys start off the same. They actually start posting videos on YouTube, and slowly but surely through the years, they gain subscribers and they become famous. Two types of the more popular YouTubers are vloggers and Let's Players, or gamers, basically. Examples of vloggers would be Dan Howell and Phil Lester, or Den is Not on Fire and Amazing Phil. Combined, they have almost 10 million subscribers, and they joined in 2006. On the left, they can be seen in their first collaboration video they made in 2008 called Phil is Not on Fire. And on the right, they can be seen at the 2014 British Awards that they hosted. Another example would be Tyler Oakley, who has a little over 8 million subscribers. He joined in 2007. On the left, he is seen in his college dorm room in one of his first videos that he posted in 2007, versus on the right, where he was on the red carpet at the Emmys this year and where he was one of the hosts for. Examples of Let's Players are Sean McLaughlin, or better known as Jacksepticeye. He has almost 13 million subscribers, and he joined in 2007. On the left, he can be seen in one of his earliest videos in which he created a video celebrating that he had 1,000 subscribers. And on the right, he's seen at this year's PAX West convention that was held during the summer, where he was granted his very own panel to answer fans' questions for. And then comes the most famous YouTuber of all, Felix Schellberg, or otherwise known as PewDiePie. He has almost 50 million subscribers, and he joined in 2010. So not as far back as the others, but he has grown in popularity a lot. On the left, he's seen in one of his earliest Q&A videos where he was answering fans' questions. And on the right, this was at one of his book signings for his book that came out called This Book Loves You. In addition to YouTubers, YouTube recently released this thing called YouTube Red, which is basically like their version of Netflix, except all of the movies and TV shows contain YouTubers. They all make their own shows. And as you can see, they're pretty popular. In 2014, student Jatira of USC conducted a survey where 13 to 18-year-olds around the US were asked, who are your top 10 most influential celebrities? And YouTubers such as KSI, PewDiePie, Ryan Higa, and Smosh took the top 5 spots, and were deemed more influential than Paul Walker, Jennifer Lawrence, Katy Perry, and many others. And then in 2015, the same survey was conducted, and YouTubers took the top 6 places, beating Bruno Mars and Taylor Swift. So what exactly is it that makes them so appealing? YouTubers are seen as more engaging, more relatable, and more extraordinary than the mainstream celebrities, said Entertainment Magazine Variety. It makes them feel like they're an actual person who you can call a friend, and they're easily approachable, because a lot of them go to conventions which they have a lot of fans that meet them and tell them how much of an impact they've made on their lives. And I know especially for me that whenever I watch their videos, if I'm stressed out or I'm feeling really depressed, they always seem to make me smile. Like, there's never been a time where I'm watching a video and I'm not smiling because of it, and afterwards my cheeks hurt because of how much I'm smiling and laughing. Natasha Price said that YouTube allows us to express ourselves and bring us all together as a community in her article from Movie Pilot. YouTube really does have something for everyone. Although, there's probably a few videos you should try to avoid on YouTube.